young Nigerian that wants financial freedom, there are some things that you will have to follow if you want to achieve it. If not, you are going to find yourself constantly in a hamster wheel of living paycheck to paycheck. I, for one, I had this experience when I first started my job. I was basically living paycheck to paycheck because I didn't know any better. But over time, I've come to a place where I can say I am more financially secure. I've learned so much. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 essential rules you must follow as a Nigerian if you want to achieve financial freedom. If you're new here, my name is Peace, and I'm just a girl who is sharing her financial journey while taking you along with me. So if you're interested in that kind of content, make sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join this budding family for all the tips and tricks on what is working financially, especially here in Nigeria. Now let's get right into it. The first thing you need to have as a rule in your life, if you're one that wants to achieve financial freedom, especially in Nigeria, is never depend on one source of income. And this is coming from a girl who has had a good experience with money over the years. I've created systems around money that has made me come to this place where I can say, okay, I am more financially secure compared to when I first started this job. If there is anything I have learned over the years, your salary will never make you rich, especially with the average salary that the average Nigerian receives. Your one source of income is not going to make you achieve financial freedom. You need to either take 2 routes. One is you have to add another source of income, if not even 2, 3, 4. The second one, you need to invest, save in systems that are going to be making you money while you're sleeping. Before I started thinking about maybe creating other sources of income, investing in businesses and all that, I have followed the second route of investing and saving in turnovers that have brought me to a place where I am more financially secure. And that is because I have invested heavily in treasury bills to the point where I am getting interest monthly. I have invested in stocks, which is for long-term investment, so that does not really count when it comes to having turnovers overnight for money and all those things. And then investing in high yield savings account, where I have mostly kept my emergency funds. And now I'm doing social media. Over time I'm going to start earning money, but last year I made quite an amount on my TikTok and just being on social media. So I've been able to create these systems around money. But the main idea here is that knowing that you are not going to get rich from having one source of income. Even Dangote is still looking for money. Dangote has Dangote cement, Dangote salt, now he's into oil. Like, no rich person has ever depended on one source of income. You have to diversify. Another thing is never to upscale your life once you start receiving that extra income, because one thing that kills mostly youths is having to inflate your lifestyle beyond what you are earning. If you are earning 10,000 naira, you should not be living with more than 5,000 or even 6,000 naira, so that you can put the remaining one into savings and investment. It is not just savings because you are planning for the future. These savings can also fund your current lifestyle of saying, okay, we are going to be traveling once every 2 years, those kind of things. All that matters is that you don't inflate your lifestyle too sharp, because if not, you're going to basically be on a rat race of doing the same thing over and over again without finding any result. The next one that is not talked about enough, or at least I've not heard about it enough, is you should be able to develop yourself to the point where you will be considered lucky. There's this saying that luck is for those who are prepared. And people consider most people that are financially free, that they are lucky, or that they got their whatever from being affiliated with the government and all that. But you have to be prepared for you to even be lucky. So when I got my job, being that in the Nigerian context, there's really no job to go around. When I got my job, they were asking for masters. And if I tell you that a year before, I have just finished my masters, which I was doing the most menial job ever. Go and check out that video I did about how far I've come saving and investing, being 35 years or turning 35 years this year. That video, I will link it up here. So go and check it out, because it will give you a breakdown of my progression with increasing my salary and increasing my income over time. What I'm saying is that for you to be lucky, you have to be prepared. So develop yourself however you can. Whether you are taking up digital courses, whether you are doing your masters, completing your BSc, just develop yourself enough to the point that when opportunity comes, you'll be the one that is considered for it. No, you don't need so much. All you need to do is to have at least the basics that are required in Nigeria. And interesting that the basics in Nigeria now has been going up. That now basic requirements is a master's. Before it was a BSc. Maybe very soon we'll come to a point where it is PhD. Who knows? Invest for your money to work for you. Like I said in my first point, you having an extra source of income does not really mean you have to have 2 jobs. You can invest and that will be your second source of income. So make sure to invest so that when you are sleeping, your money is also working. And investing in index funds like stocks, or maybe investing in treasury bills where you get interest monthly, these are ways that you can make your money to work for you. Put yourself in the environment that is going to encourage your goals, your dreams. Like, this is not talked about enough in my opinion, because your environment basically shapes what you achieve in life. Especially that saying that you are the average of the 5 friends you have in your life. If your friends are mediocre as shit, you are going to basically be mediocre as well, because your friends can make or break your dream of telling you what is achievable and what is not. It is better for you to keep your dreams to yourself than to have that friend who will tell you that your goals are too big for you to achieve them. Basically, change your environment if your environment is not encouraging your dreams, or if your environment is not building you up to achieve that thing you want to achieve. Your friends should be able to motivate you. Your friends should be able to say, let's do it together. That is the type of friends you need in your life. Trust me, I know. If you don't have them, you can decide to make me that your friend, because online, offline, what does it matter? All that matters is that we can talk to each other. My email is in my description. I even have a free financial template for you over there. Go and check it out. This one needs to be talked about in Nigeria a lot. And it is, don't allow being poor to limit you in your greatness. Like, that is one situation that most Nigerians love to wallow in. I am poor, so I can't achieve anything. But you can buy data. But you can buy so many things that are not supposed to be accessible to the poor. Why don't you use it to build yourself? I know this coming from me might seem like, I'm saying something that I can't relate to. But trust me, there are people who have come out of being poor from making 1 or 2 decisions. So recently, there was this cruise session on this YouTube channel, Cruise, that basically does different topics. One of these topics I watched was when they interviewed Okoya's son. Eleganza, the Eleganza that we all know in Nigeria. Yes, his son. And one thing he mentioned was the fact that his father basically grew his portfolio from having nothing. While there will be some lies in that, because most of the time, these people, is just one situation that they put themselves in that gives them the opportunity to, grow, and, it just snowballs over time. But there's still some great truth in it. There are some people that started from basically nothing. And if he said it, that means there's elements of truth in it. So you just have to avoid that mindset of, you can't achieve anything because you are poor. There are even so many people that have come out of it that are not even, maybe let's say, the Okoya's level. They are content creators. Look at Tayo, I know. You watch his first videos and know that he basically came from ground zero. So those are people that have achieved so much. Is it content creators? Is it people that are now building companies? Yes, they might have one thing that has pushed them, but it is that mindset of, I can achieve anything, I just have to put myself out there however I can. Make sure to have that as your mindset, because it will definitely take you far. Wallowing in poverty, in your poverty, poor, will not take you anywhere. I know that Nigeria is not the fairest of countries, but you can still do it. Just have the right mindset, the right tools, and right steps will take you further than you would think. So these are 5 essential rules that every Nigerian who wants financial freedom should start thinking about. To top this off, when I was doing research for this video, I saw a topic on Facebook where the person was talking about, things you need to do to be financially free, and he mentioned one thing that was very interesting to me, and it was that you should marry right. That your wife or your husband can decide whether you will be rich or poor. And it is very true. Marrying right these days is not something that is talked about enough, because everybody's basically castigating marriage is not the best thing. Marriage can be sweet as well. I am very optimistic about marriage because I know what I'm going to bring into that marriage. So your partner can make or break whether you get rich over time or not, or if you even be comfortable, because how you guys package your marriage can basically influence your wealth journey. So these are 5 essential rules that you need in your life as a Nigerian who wants to build financial freedom. I hope you loved this video. If you did, make sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and join this family. But while at it, before you leave this video, let's go and check out this other one right here. So I'm sharing everything I'm learning on my journey to financial freedom with you, and I don't want you to be back while I'm in front. So let's go together. I'll see you guys in my next one.